We've talked about butter chicken quite a bit on this channel. We all know and love the velvety tomato sauce, the charred pieces of chicken, and the buttery finish. Today, we're going to talk about a different butter chicken. This butter chicken originated about 2 decades ago in a small corner shop at Jama Masjid in Old Delhi as an interpretation of the original butter chicken. This butter chicken brings a whole new twist to the original butter chicken by combining the traditional tandoori chicken with the butter chicken recipe to create a unique dish. This shop, called Aslam Chicken Corner, is an unassuming building in the narrow streets of Old Delhi. You can smell the butter chicken before you see it. This type of place blurs the line between street food and restaurant food. These exciting sights and smells attract new customers and make the ones waiting for their order even hungrier. It's a no-frills type of place with very few items on the menu. It works because this dish isn't available anywhere else in Delhi or in the world. There have been many attempts to recreate this dish, but it's so hard because the exact ingredients are unknown and a well-kept secret. Aslam's butter chicken is an innovative combination of tandoori chicken and the original butter chicken. It is made in 3 different stages. Step 1 is to marinate the chicken in their own proprietary blend of spices. Once sufficiently marinated, the chicken pieces are cooked on an open coal fire to get that characteristic charred flavor. At this point, the chicken requires a lot of attention because you want to develop that charred flavor, but you don't want it to get burnt. The cooked chicken is then dunked into a pool of melted Amul butter, sprinkled with some more spice blends, and then a creamy yogurt-like sauce is added to it to create the final dish. I've been to Aslam's and had this butter chicken many times, and yet I couldn't tell you what exactly goes into this yogurt-like sauce. They won't tell you either because it is a trade secret. The butter they use to make Aslam's chicken is special. Amul butter is the pinnacle of butter brands in India, and it's an integral part of people's daily lives. It reminds me of the fun commercials and the jingle that I was a fan of growing up. I especially love their tagline, "Utterly butterly delicious."
Utterly butterly delicious Amul.
I've mentioned in my previous videos that specific dishes are paired with specific breads or rice. This is a perfect example of that. While the original butter chicken is paired with naan, this one is paired with a bread called rumali roti. Rumali translates to handkerchief-like and roti means bread. Naturally, this bread is super thin, almost see-through, and requires years of expertise to master. It provides the perfect blank canvas for the rich, buttery, tangy sauce of Aslam's butter chicken. The first time I tried the other butter chicken was when a friend of mine took me there. I still lived in India at the time. The next time I tried it was years later with my fiance on a walking food tour of Old Delhi organized by Delhi Food Walks. It's hard to decipher the sign, let alone figure out which shop it is amongst the many food joints in the narrow winding lanes of Old Delhi. We learned this year that they've expanded their shop to accommodate their growing customer base. It's heartening to see that more and more people are making a trip to this part of town for this particular dish. There are many versions of butter chicken out there, some good, some bad, and some ugly. If there was a right way to be inspired by a dish and still retain its essence, Aslam's butter chicken is it. If by chance you ever make it to Old Delhi, make sure that Aslam's butter chicken is on your list. Like the video and subscribe to my channel if you want to dive into the depths of Indian cuisine.